All right. Jesus loves you too, bro. I don't date men like you. I don't date women like you because no woman of mine would be on the phone. She'd be in the fucking kitchen washing dishes. All right, so I've actually got the riff challenge ready for us, you guys. Shelly, what's going on? All right, let's move everything forward. And how's everybody doing? We're writing a song. We actually started the song yesterday, and we're gonna finish her up today. So you can't actually hear the octaves now. I guess because I turned them down a little bit. Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I'm actually going to be re-recording all of that anyways. Go to the gym, girly boy. That's funny. You know what's crazy is I probably weigh more than you, am taller than you, and genuinely could kick your ass due to martial arts training. I love the trolls. I eat cheeseburgers all day. Actually, dude, that's fucking crazy. I just made smash burgers downstairs, actually. I just made smash burgers downstairs. I fucking smell like grease like a son of a bitch. Hannibal Slayer. This dude's definitely fat as fuck. For sure. Can we go to his profile? Nah, I can't. Damn. This guy's definitely a fatty. Weight from pure muscle. Dude, why can't you hear the octaves now? What the hell? Did this get turned up? Oh, it did. I was like, what the hell is going on? Okay, so these need to go down minus 6.5. Minus 6.5 dB. This is what it should sound like. Jeez, I was like, why is this so loud? I do love when people say shit like that, because on camera I do actually look like a skinny son of a bitch, but people don't realize that I weigh 215 pounds and would probably tower over you and very easily just one elbow to the face. All right, so nice little ankle action. Yeah, daddy. Alright, anyways, let's get to work. So basically we have the start of the song. I don't have an intro just yet, but I do have an idea of sort of like the beginning before we get into main riff with the verse and everything else. So that's sort of where I'm going to be going with it. Cynical, what's up? Let's play through with just the drums, my guitar and the drums. I want to warm up on the riff a little bit. Let's mute these tracks with the octaves and our guitars, and let's jam with just us and see if I can nail this. Because, you know, it's not anything I've been practicing. It's just literally what we came up with. My granddaddy was a bailiff. Yeah, he was barely able to lift your fat ass up. Fucking retard. Fucking bailiff. Yeah, he was barely able to fucking lift your fat ass up, boy. Alright, anyways. Dude, I'm too wise for you. I'm too wise. Shit, I forgot that the bass was still on too. I gotta mute that. Barely able to lift your ass up. Bro, you gotta admit, that was some clever ass wordplay for on the spot. Like, you can hate me you can be a hater behind your fucking computer all you want, but that was a good one. That was a good one. You gotta admit that was a good one, fat boy. Come on. Come on, fatty. You have homework to do? Damn. Dude. John Smith, let me see some blues. John, I'm sorry. You know, we're actually doing a song live on the spot. So I'm not like doing any like particular thing each time I play something. We're going to be working on a song live on the spot. So if you're into that type of thing, you know, we do all types of different music. So feel free to stick around. Feel free to throw in some input. You know, even feel free to... Wait, what is that? Why is there a gap here? There should not be a gap there. Are some of these drums mixed up? I guess we're good. That was just weird that that was there. Anyways, you know, we do all types of stuff, man. So if that's something you're into, for sure, check it out. Are you going to add lyrics with that great voice God gave you? I wouldn't say necessarily I have a good voice, but, you know, I used to do a lot of singing. I don't anymore. I will indeed be adding some vocals to some songs. I've actually been working on one of them behind the scenes. Oops, spoiler. So... there will be, but I don't do that live because this is all improvised. Literally all improvised on the spot. You know what I mean? None of this is planned out. This is all, I sit in front of the computer, I fucking play this directly in front of you guys, come up with everything in front of you guys, find everything in front of you guys. It's all 100% improvised. And although it can be a little stressful, there's nobody else on YouTube doing it. So if you want it, you're only going to get it here. With that said, though, we need to, I want to jam out to this last part here. Calling me Hannah for. It does look like your name's Hannah. Dude, nobody has said anything about my Dale hat, bro. Did anybody notice the title? Raise hell, praise Dale. Come on, man. Nobody, no one's going to say anything? I bought this bad boy at Goodwill forever ago. You know some boomer owned this shit because, dude, look at this. This hat brand right here, first off, that is the boomer hat brand of all hat brands. That is 100% the boomer hat brand. Second off, this style here with like this half-ass checkered, so boomer. And the fact that you can just tell that this thing has been worn, but very well taken care of, boomer. You just know it. What's crazy to me, though, is like, usually when you see these hats, it's either completely fucked or it's just like some people like, yeah, we're going down to the track today. W haircut. Dude, my hair is so fucked right now and greasy. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that, honestly. My hair is so fucked. Probably got mad dandruff going on. It's so greasy. It's been held up in a hat for 2 days, bro. Got the fucking emo mullet. All right. Anyways, so let's get down to business. Business. Dude, I love I love the revival of the whole Dale Earnhardt thing. Most people, if you were to ask, like, you'll see somebody wearing a Dale hat or a Dale shirt, and you go, "Nice shirt," and they'll go, "Oh yeah, thanks," and they try and move on because they know that you're gonna be like, "When did Dale die?" I don't know. Where did he die at? It's like honestly the two easiest questions. Like, you know what I mean? Especially where did he die? It's like easy in fucking Daytona, bro. No, I see it too. I see it too, Pam. Hannah Slayer is in the chat. Dude, this needs some octaves over it. Oh my god. Okay, this would actually be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. We need to do that.
Yep.
That needs to be a thing. Pronto Mundo. Let's do it. Let's play along with the song one more time. Get another good feel of it for anybody who of the song, if you guys are down. So, what? Raise hell, praise Dale. Let's do it. Yeehaw. Wait, if I do lyrics to this song, they should be all about. Well, no, that's a little morbid. I don't want to talk bad about my boy Dale. I was gonna say we could make a like death metal lyrics about like the death and stuff, but it's a little dark. It's a little dark for me, especially for my boy. All right, let's play along with this. I'm gonna scoot the mic over. All right. I fucked that up bad. That was some really bad guitar playing right there. Yeah, Pronto Mundo! Everyone subscribe and like. Caleb is the GOAT. Thank you very much, Caleb. I don't have very many moderators in here right now, so I do appreciate that, man. I know Pam's here. Tio had to leave. AC's not here. Savannah's not here. Andrew's not here. Millie isn't here. None of the regulars are here. Except for Pam, because Pam is absolutely fucking goated. British musician's not here. Okay. So, I went ahead and loosely, and when I say loosely, I mean, like, these guitars are not that well recorded. Recorded some rhythm tracks for the Pit Riff Challenge. So, if there is anybody watching right now, I would say join the Discord, and you can grab the drums and play your own guitar over top of it, and I'll feature you on a video or during my live. And your guitar playing can get featured on the channel, and just have some fun with playing the drums. If anything, free drums, so that's something that you can do. And if you're interested, you can make a video and everything else. I recommend making a video, because in the future, that's how I'm going to keep everything organized, is by video. Everyone post it to their YouTube channel. So yeah, that's how it's going to be. But yeah, if you play guitar, join my Discord and look out for those drums. They're dropping tonight. If you don't believe me, check this out. They're right here, baby. Everything's right here. This is the full mix. I still have to isolate the drums. That'll take no time. I could do that in a second. So yeah, they will be in the Discord tonight. Discord's all paid up and ready to go. Wait, why don't I see his messages? Cry for the poor. I didn't see any of your messages pop up on my screen here. See, that is so goofy. Let's see if I see it over here. Nope, it's not coming through over here either. That's insane. This is why I keep my phone up. So if you ever have a message that you can't see that I don't reply to, send it again, okay? With that said, you guys, maybe let's try double tracking some guitars in the beginning here, okay? I don't even know if we're going to do this for the intro. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this riff anymore. So, this riff in particular. I don't know. So let's play over this a little bit. See how we like it.
Yeah.
I'm not in love with the riff anymore. Like, I really loved it until we came up with the... I'm just not in love with it anymore, man. The song Dead Bodies Everywhere, featuring Jonathan Davis, being a funeral home worker, and one time the bodies piling up and he kept them in his apartment above the funeral home. Wait, what? Just watched a few videos and I think it's good. Watched a few videos on what? Oh, this sounds like some music. You can play MX versus ATV2 or Cook Math 2. They go good with either one. Dylan Beats. What's up, bro? How's it going, man? Sorry, I just saw your message. Just like one out of like a whole freaking row here, man. So I do apologize. Like I said, if you send a message, shoot another one over. Because if I don't reply to it, just send another message. Put this gum down. All right. Requisba 7X. Okay. Dude, your YouTube name, you would never remember that. Honestly, I don't know if I'd cook meth to this song. That's not really. I don't think that this is the one. Like I'm cool. I'm cool with some trash talk, but it's got to be at least accurate. You feel me? All right, let's play this riff until I get it in order how we need it, and then we're gonna record it and move on to the breakdown. And those of you that don't know what those drums sound like there, it sounds like this. Seize the day, friend. Carpe diem. Play the entire song. Okay. The only reason that I'm doing it the way I'm doing it, Caleb, is the first portion of this song. I don't want it to feel like riff salad. There needs to be some parts that sort of, come back in, I should say. So, yeah, but I'll play through the whole thing for you. That's fine. We can do that now. I'll put the drums up so you guys can see the drums. Why the hell is that playing? I had that muted. Sorry. Hold on. We'll go back. We'll go halfway through, okay? That's my bad. My bad. Okay, so that doesn't even go there. I fucked that up royally. I keep wanting to play that one riff faster than it should be. It's kind of messing me up. I keep wanting, now that I have it down really well, I keep wanting to play it faster than it should. Like, I keep trying to play it at, like, this speed. But it's really just... So, anyways, yeah. there's the song in its entirety of what we have so far. Um, so let's go ahead and try and record some double tracks here. Like I said, man, I'm not sure if this riff is what we're gonna keep. I think personally, after writing so many songs throughout the years, you guys, I personally feel that this beginning riff we have was the pathway to creating the better riff in the song. So that's just my opinion, but you know, we can disagree or agree to disagree. Either way, I'm not sure if we're gonna keep that. Plus, we need an intro. Plus, we need the song to come back in. There's all types of stuff going on. So let's record something here and then move on farther in the song. Okay, it's gonna be the best way to deal with all this. So let's tune the guitar up. Let's double track the guitars for the intro here. Those. Well, you can't hear it because I'm tuning, but let's do that. Then we're gonna move on. Maybe even a guitar solo in that one section. I think that would sound really cool. Bryce, what's good, man? Caleb, it's still great. Dude, thank you so much, man. I try and do my best to make the format, even though we're creating it on the spot, I always try and create the format as quick as possible so that people that don't necessarily understand how songwriting works or how creating a song works are able to get a big picture of what this song can turn out to sound like. And especially for a lot of people that don't play guitar or don't write a song, aren't in a band, or don't even listen to music that much, it's really, really hard for them to just hear guitar and go, ooh, yeah, that could definitely work for something. Unless, it's like some acoustic bullshit. But it's definitely hard for people that don't regularly play or make music to, get the feel of what you're trying to go for. Like, there's been times where I remember in the past, I was trying to get some people on board in the chat. I was like, guys, you got to trust me. And it was like 9 out of 10 people in the freaking chat were like, yeah, I think you should actually do the other thing. But then once I did it and it was on the board, everybody was like, yeah, actually, I totally agree with you now. I didn't know what you meant by that. You know what I mean? So sometimes you just have to trust your gut instinct when writing music or a song or just really anything in life. Just trust it and just go with it. So in this particular case, I'm going to go totally against my own words right there. And I'm going to do this guitar part here, I should say. All right. Just so we can get that double track down and really see what it sounds like. Okay? So the pattern is going to be, I'm going to play it a little slow real quick, okay? All right. Let's go for it. Let's just dive in. It's going to be one of those things we just dive into it, man. We might end up changing the riff as we go, who knows? But it's one of those things you got to get the idea out before you can perfect it even more. So see how it sounds. You got to trust your gut over people. 100%, man. Not, I wouldn't like. I wouldn't say 100% actually. I would say sometimes you should hear out what the people are saying, but in like particular cases like writing music, if I would have listened to everything my bandmates would have told me to do when I was writing songs with them, dude, there are so many songs that would have either never been written or would have been complete shit. Because I'm telling you, when you're in a room full of 4 other people that are in your band trying to make as best of music as they can, and then you're the one that comes up with the idea, and then you tell them what they should be doing, usually, you know, and plus people in bands are usually very insecure people that got daddy issues. So it's like most of the time you're dealing with the most fuck-ass annoying people ever within punk and metal and stuff. So yeah, it can definitely get a little iffy, but if I were to have just gone with everything that they had told me, I would have written not as many good riffs throughout my life. On top of that, to add a little bit to their benefit, there are a lot of times where they said, okay, we'll try this, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to do it. And then I trust them, and sometimes it's a 50-50 almost. Like, you end up trusting them, and then you go, wow, I didn't even think of that. Sometimes it's better to hear it from the outside perspective. Like, I'll occasionally, when I do these streams, I'll occasionally go back and watch the stream up to the parts where I'm listening back to the music, just so I can hear it during the live stream and go, okay, yeah, that's what needs done. It's just sort of perfecting the craft. Anyways, let's get to work, man. Dixon, Mass, what's going on, man? Dixon, Mass. All right, we're all set up. All right, going against my better judgment here. We're gonna play the riff. Getting close to needing a new pick. I might actually try a new one real quick. In case anyone's curious on what type of pick I use, since I know we don't have many regulars. It's actually a very slow day today. I like to use and I'm not a Dream Theater fan at all. Why is this not zooming in? Brother in Christ. See this right here, this is the type of shit that gets under my skin right there. Tracking off, you fucking moron. Okay, there we go. I like to use the John Petrucci picks. I don't think I'm a good enough guitarist or, you know, a big enough progressive nerd to actually like Dream Theater. But I have mad respect because John Petrucci has some pretty damn good guitar tone. I mean, That man has legitimately, he knows what he likes and he knows how he likes it. Let me show you guys something real quick. This man knows guitar tone. His default tone is so lush and fucking like cloudy and creamy at the same time, if that makes any sense. This is his guitar tone as soon as you load into his, this is the default setting. Anyways, my point is, although it's not my guitar tone, it's a very cool one. And for anyone who's interested, I'm using Gojira IRDX Core by Bogren Digital and Neural DSP and the Pro Q3. Let's go. Our gate cut us off. I heard it. See that little quiet part there? Let's turn our gate back a little bit. Actually, let's turn the gain up just a little bit. Our gain is actually pretty damn low. And then turn the gate back one, put that back one more, and we should be good now. I just dropped my pick. Alright, let's go again. That's not the riff. It's like the universe is telling me, like, hey, this ain't the riff for this song, bro. But I'm gonna do it anyways. universe is telling me not to make this riff. We're moving on. We'll come back to this. It's just one of those things. It's telling me not to work on this right now. I don't know why, but something's telling me not to work on this right now. Sachiro, what's good, bro? Good to see you. All right, we're at a very important part of the song now, okay? So pretend we just got done doing that riff there. It leads us into this. Hey, Ava. Okay. I feel like we could go into like a... Ah. I'm thinking here. Thinking where we should go from here. Ah, I don't want to go straight into that yet, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I really don't want to have to go into that yet. if I can find something. Raise hell, brother. Andrew. Trying to figure out, man, where to go with this part. So I'm thinking of just getting rid of what we originally had for that that riff there. That's what I'm saying. I don't want the breakdown to be there. But also I could very easily you know, a band that does really really well with um making breakdowns in the beginning, the middle, and the end of the song is a band called Get the Shot. They're a hardcore band, and every single song has like three of the best breakdowns you've ever heard. And they're really, really good at placing breakdowns. So I know that we could come out of this. Like, I know that I could come out of that and then bring it back at the end and make it even heavier. My thing is right now though is I'm just trying to figure out exactly what or where I want to go after this section. Like I kind of have like a brain fart with it right now. Especially since I kind of want to get rid of the original idea. The so it comes in with that you know what? Okay. Maybe. So let's pretend that we take this part off, right? The descending sounding part. The. Okay, so let's say that we take that. Breakdown sound epic as an outro. Yeah, for sure. But I could definitely make it work either way. We gotta figure out exactly how the hell we can get this to work. You can space that riff out with the breakdown going and behind it. So, okay, hold on. Say we take the descending part and we save it for when this part comes back in. But that would still mean that when we come out of this, we have to have something else. Because if we take this away from the first time, then that means this would basically be the, hey, we're going into the breakdown. So I think it works for a good lead up for that. I just don't think it works for a very good lead up for us to go into another riff. Which is like kind of the thing that's breaking my brain off right now, you know, it's like kind of fucking with me. So maybe let's take this measure down here so we have more room to do other shit, okay? So if we do this, we need to take that. We need to take that. We need to take that. And we're just literally going to... Wait a minute. What the hell? Hold on. What is this? What are you doing? Oh, I didn't take the drums from that. Whoopsies. There we go. I can go over here. Sorry, I'm organizing a little bit. That means that would have to come down here. Okay, we can space that out. Later, we do need... yeah, we're going to need a little bit more room. Let's drag that down just a little bit farther. Okay. So now it will come out. Now that gives us a good... you could space that riff out with breakdown going in behind it. This 12/8 beat is sick, so we need to stay in it. 12/8. Nah, it's 4/4. Yeah, it's definitely 4/4. What's 12/8? Count it as triplets. Well, why would I count it as triplets? Also, I have it set to 4/4 and it works as 4/4, and I pulled the drums from a 4/4 groove library. I'm not hearing it. How the hell is it 12/8? There's no way it's 12/8, dude. That does not even make any sense for this. So you're telling me if I put the time signature as 12/8, I can play that riff over time. Also, it's 136 BPM, by the way. Using 4 triplet pattern. What's that mean? Fuck. Yeah, you'll have to call me later and tell me how that's 12/8. I'm very curious to know how that's 12/8. Like, for real. I'm looking at a 12/8 beat right now. Here's a 12/8 beat with double bass. All right. I can't even play it over top of that. All right. That's what I was doing. I was counting it as that, but it's still, listen. Just because something works doesn't mean it is. I can do the same thing with 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, You're gonna have to explain the music theory to me. I don't get it. Alright, so like we were saying, if we come out of this riff here, okay, if we come out of that riff here, we have room to go into something else. But what should we go into? Oh, you're talking about the breakdown? Motherfucker, I've been literally playing it on top of this part. Now you tell me the breakdown? Here, son of a bitch. I need a Zen. You bastard. Alright, let's listen to some drums, see if I can come up with something for this next part. I might be at a stalemate. That's, you know, that's the reality of doing this type of stream. At the end of the day, you go in for a challenging song. For myself, it's challenging, and then you can end up with no ideas, and that's the reality of doing this type of stream. And as I've been challenging myself more often, rather than just doing skate punk stuff, pop punk stuff, thrash stuff, punk shit, coming out of that stuff, which is, you know, definitely my comfort zone, and doing metalcore and, you know, drop tuning stuff, it's definitely been catching me with some stalemates here and there. So definitely want to try and work past that, because it fucking sucks when that happens.
Yep.
Just need one good thing coming out of this riff. Like, it'd be so much easier if I had a drummer in front of me. You know what I mean? Like, so much easier, dude. Let's just look at some double bass grooves and see if something sticks out, you know? I see what you're saying, but I mean, that could work for anything then. If that's the case. Because it's a 4/4 beat. Right? I mean, I could change the time signature here. I don't think it fits in the 12/8 unless I'd have to do something else. So this is Andrew with this time signature at 12/8. It ends 1, 2, 3 beats early. So it doesn't even fit in the 12/8. So am I missing something here? The drums don't fit in there either. Yeah, bro. I think you're on some nonsense right now. You smoked some meth today. You're smoking too much methadone. Ooh, ooh, my zenny's a little dry. Oh, by the way, I'm getting ready to quit these. And then I'll be nicotine free, but I will say this. Apparently there are actual like health benefits to like having nicotine like in like decent doses. It's like in time, like there have been studies where nicotine has helped people with I think what was it, Parkinson's or something? Rate Paramore a 0 out of 10. Fucking a fucking 2, man. That band, I'll be honest, anytime I hear them talk, they just piss me off. I don't like them. Hayley Williams is a cuck. Okay, she's not a cuck, but she's definitely a bitch. She be spreading fucking far left-wing propaganda shit. And I don't like any propaganda on either side. So Fuck Paramore. Okay, let's go through some drums and see if we can like come up with something here, okay? Let's go through some double bass beats. I'm actually gonna just I'm gonna clear all of our like finder, groove finder things. We're just gonna go to double bass and just go to town. No, that says D beat. So what's your fave band? I mean, like, if I'm truly rating just based off of the music, Paramore is easily like a 5 or a 6. They got some really good songs. You know, as far as the music goes and the production goes, I guess if we're adding production value in there, we'll take it up to like a 7, maybe a 6.7. But you know, as like Paramore has not, it's not like you turn on a Paramore album and every single song is just, oh my god. Plus Paramore fans are like the fucking worst. But besides that, just strictly music, we'll give them a 6 to a 6.7. That's where we're going with that. My favorite band, I don't have a favorite band. I just listen to a lot of music, and that's it. I try and listen to a lot of the alternative music, even though a lot of the music I don't like the people in the bands. A lot of those people are fucktards that I don't like, if I'm being honest. But with that said, I like too much music and too many bands daily to be able to just pick something. That's way too hard. You know what I mean? I'd challenge anybody. That is so hard to do. You have to hit. It's actually so much harder than you would think at that speed. Woo! Woo! God dang, boy. Oh, it's at 200. That's why. Jesus. All right, let's go back to the tempo we were at. 130. Damn it. There. 136. Not hard, just muscle memory, bro. Just muscle memory, bro. Don't you know? It's just muscle memory. Think, bro. You gotta think. But that's my point. Duh. Things are hard until they become just a natural reflex. Think about when you first picked up a guitar. That shit was hard. Your regular little cowboy chords switching from G to C, that shit was hard as fuck. And then you kept doing it and it became easier. See what I'm saying? It's not an easy thing to do. Playing guitar in general, really. Okay, let's get some more weird shit in here. Dude, that's really fast for 136. Think Mark meme. I don't know what that means, but alright. Ah! Man, I'm trying to find some stuff to work for this song, but I think this is going to be one of those songs besides the breakdown where we just kind of stay in that pocket and just rock in that pocket. You feel me? How fast can you play? I have no clue. That fast. Ooh, we go into like a fucking... Bro really thinks that's fast. I never said it was. You asked me how fast I could go, and I showed you. Also, show me more. Is that all you got? Bro, you are actually really bad at rage bait. Like, you're really fucking bad at it. I see what you're doing, but it's like rage bait that a 11-year-old would come up with. You know what I mean? Like a clever 11-year-old. You know what I mean? Like an 11-year-old that has bad parents and like has had to sort of like learn the real world on their own. You know what I mean? So like you're a little bit more witty for your age, but you're like really, really bad at rage baiting. It's like a clever 11-year-old. So simple carpet roll here. So let's see with what we have recorded so far. Andrew, are you still here? Say less, do more, show skill, bro. Bro, this guy is actually bad at rage baiting. Alright. Anyways. So, we have this part in the beginning, and I think it's starting to wear on me a little bit. Like, yeah, we can do it. Don't know if I'm going to keep it. So, just for the sake of, like, just for the sake of arguing with myself about keeping it, I think I'm going to double track it and then just sort of go from there. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at this point, I think I need to get it, like, out the way, brush the chip off my shoulder about it, and, like, move on, because I feel like I can't move on with it unless I like, record it. So I'm going to record this first part that we had with, like, the swing beat on the kicks. Fucking around with some riffs on Ableton. Ooh, hold on. I think I'm, with that beginning part, you guys, I think I'm going to just do the, like, a simple, like, that's almost Slayer type thing, that's that Kerry King thing that he does all the time. Add some extra skill to your song. Okay, will do, bro. Let the musician cook. I'm trying. This is I don't know why. Maybe I should have listened to what we did yesterday a little bit before. Like, I listened to the one part, but I didn't listen to the other part, and now I'm like sort of just conflicted with the whole. Send me some riffs, Andrew, that you've been fucking around with. If you're already messing around with some stuff on Ableton. Bro, he's #1 hater. Let him do his thing. He's doing nothing but just adding comments to the chat for us. That's a good thing. My arm needs to crack. I'm getting very close to what I want to do here, but it's I don't know. It's like, do we also bring this riff back into the song if we do it? I don't know. I'm not hating you, bro. You work great, but missing something to make it better. Well, I mean, it's literally just me sitting here playing guitar. I mean, I don't understand how you can even come in here and say that. You know what I mean? I don't understand at all where you're coming from, because you act like this is a finished full production song. Like, there's no bass. It's one guitar and some already pre-made beats. You know what I mean? So it's like there's nothing really going on. It's just the foundations of the drum beat behind the guitar riff. There's nothing else there. So there's really nothing to judge it based off of. You know what I mean? That's if that's the case, then you literally don't make any sense. You know what I mean? So it just, your logic doesn't make any sense. Therefore, you are just being a hater, which it's like just stupid. I genuinely, I do find it kind of funny, because it's like the only reason somebody would do that is they have no life, they're massively a hater, or they wish that they could do what I'm doing, which they could. So yeah, I don't get the haterade on me. But it's like the song's missing something. Oh, really? You mean the song that's not even a song yet? The song that's not even finished yet is missing something? I wonder what it could be. Maybe the bass, maybe the lead guitar, maybe the melodies, maybe the drum fills, maybe the vocals, maybe quite literally everything except for the two things I'm doing behind it right now. Jae Young Hung. Jae Young Hung. Ji Young Hung. What's good, bro? 1097. Ji Young Hung. Dude, what a name. Is that your real name? Ji Young Hung? Young Hung. Dude, that Y with that H is... That is amazing. Ji Young Hung. That makes me want to fucking... dance. Ji Young Hung. All right. So let me think to myself, and we're just gonna go ahead and say fuck it and record it. Ooh, that goes kind of hard. Ji Young Hung says hi. Welcome. Okay, now that makes it a little bit more fun to do it like that right there. Let's try that. That feels way better just doing that. Doing that with it makes it feel way better. Fuck it, let's record. Trying to figure it. It's like I'm so indecisive how I want to play it. So maybe just go with the original and say, fuck it. That's too hard for you. Bro, you're such a fucking hypocrite. Remember your last words? You said, that's not hard. It's called muscle memory. So by your logic, nothing's hard. It's not too hard for me. I just got to get the muscle memory down. Your words, retard. You're legitimately a fucking retard. This guy's hey guys, this guy's fucking retarded. The hell was that noise? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna record just the left guitar. Sometimes when I'm in these predicaments, like, I have to just record the one guitar, or else it makes it way too hard for me to get it for some reason. And then I nail it. Okay, let's try it right here. That way we're not overlapping anything. So just do the left. See? As soon as I changed it to just the left, for some reason I was able to get it. Sometimes I have to do that. I don't know why. Sometimes I just have to do it that way. But anyways, now we can actually get the next one down. I'm back. What's up, Caleb? My ear fell out. I'm gonna be getting off here soon. We're getting this riff down. I think I'm gonna double track for the stuff since you just got here, Caleb. So the riff that we had in the beginning there, I'm going to record a double track guitar for that. We have the double track guitar for this one. And then we need to get the double track guitar for the breakdown section, and we'll just do that for shits and giggles. And I'll probably end up hopping off here, and then I need to come back and listen to this and figure out exactly what I want to do and where I want to take it, because I think I'm too I don't want to say attached to this riff, but I'm definitely like, this is the one that needs to stay. So I'm just trying to work around that. You know what I mean? For sure. G Young Hung, I got you. Alright, now let's record that little part there separately. Let's get this second half. Ah, that's right. I forgot about that. Mego on YouTube. Thank you very much, my guy. How you doing? Let's actually delete this and re-record that part there. Ah, shit. I'm retarded. I thought I was doing the last part. Oops. What the hell? Thank you, Pam. Okay, nah. We got to get rid of both of those there. Okay, now I'll record the right pan. Dan, thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you, man. I'm going to show you the... I don't know if you just got in here, but I'll show you the next part of the song, too. I think if you like this, you'll definitely like this next part. This next part's fucking sick. It's my favorite part anyways. One more. There we go. Okay, let's take this. What's up, buddy?
Can I get some Robux?
You got money?
I got the money.
Yeah, in a minute. I'm gonna be hopping off here in like 15 minutes, so just wait till then, all right? Robux. This guy. What's wrong with your knee, Pam? DM on Discord. Alright, hold up. Hold up, hold up. Yo!
Here you go.
Huh?
Crispy.
Alright, throw it down. Put it downstairs and remind me, okay? I got you. 1 second, chat. What was I looking for? Oh yeah, Discord. Alright, Andrew sent us some audio here on Discord, so we're gonna check that out. Oh, it's all DI. Oh, this is DI. Gotcha. What guitar is that in the one video you sent me? Is that in 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Is that 3, then 4, then 5? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. No. So it's 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 3, 4, 4, 6. Unless I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. No, it's definitely 3. So is that time signature 3, 4, 4, and then goes into? So that would be 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7. So it would be 7. Then going into. So like 7, 7, 4, and then 7, 7. Wait, 7, 4, then 11, 4. What the hell is that going into? Because if you count it, it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh wait, no, I think I counted wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. That's what it. That's weird. I suck. Dude, writing time signatures on the guitar, I have to be in the right mood for it, but doing it on the drums, I usually can come up with a beat pretty good as long as I already have the actual guitar riff there. I do pretty good with it. Throw it in my breakdown. Wait, I wonder if I could drag the audio in. I don't think it's a. Hold on. Why is there nothing coming out? Dan, what's up? I don't know if it'll work in the breakdown spot. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it'll work there. I'd have to change the kicks up. It'd probably make it work. Could work. If we changed up the time signature. Put the BPM to 136. On what? It already is. On the breakdown, that's going to be way too fast for the breakdown, my guy. Watch. And then here's the riff I had for that. All right. Sermo dead at age of 58. Damn. I don't know who Sermo is, though. The fat guy? Damn. I guess when you take a beating all them years, and then you're fat as hell. That's probably about why. Yeah, he big. He a biggin. 61 years young when he passed. That's what someone just said. But I believe Pam over anybody. You hear about Sam Rivers? He died this past weekend. I don't know who Sam Rivers is. Oh, I never knew his name. Damn, a heart attack at 48 years old? What the hell? Who the hell dies at 48 years old to a heart attack? What the fuck is going on, man? What the hell? 48? Damn. Ten hours ago. TMZ? Yo, fuck TMZ. Shitty ass company. Bro, I'm such a hater. I swear. I really am. I'm so opinionated on so many things. Especially shit like that. Fuck TMZ. Fred Durst.
Sam Rivers, the legend. Truly. Such a gifted, unbelievably. I had this. And also, Sam and I shared an affinity, a love for, grunge music. That's something that we were both really on the same page about Sam really loved.
Damn. That's crazy. 48 years old. Dying of a heart attack. Not unheard of, but fuck. Bro, I'm telling you, what you sent me is not gonna work. Is not gonna work, bro. 110% it ain't gonna work. Why is it not working? Man, I got this shit downloaded on the damn computer. Yeah, I'm telling you, bro, that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Over these kicks at 136 is not happening. It works. Kind of. That ending's a bit rough, my guy. It's a bit rough. Clean up that ending, you fuck. Clean it up. I was gonna use it. Clean it up, send it. Shit, actually, I might have to do. You could have plenty of time now because it's going past time almost. What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I have base for this part. What I sent you is in 12.8. Well, guess what, bud? What I'm putting it on is in 4.4. So take that, eat them fucking apples. Them rotten apples, too. Eat them salty balls. Jonathan Davis. What the hell? Sam Rivers helped Jonathan Davis. Was queen of the damn project. I don't think I've actually listened to that before. It might work, but it doesn't work for the whole thing. I'm telling you right now, I guarantee you, if I were to play that riff, I guarantee you it doesn't work. How much you want to bet? If I put this fucker in 12/8 right now, and like I just did with those drums, the drums don't stretch to the end of the 12/8. I would have to add shit to make it work. Well, I already showed you. Someone's cruising for a bruising. And I gotta put this back in the right time signature before I fucking forget. Also, the breakdown's in 93, my guy. Not in 136 BPM. Was it 93 or 92? It doesn't fit 4/4 perfectly, though. It might feel like it does, but the reason that it doesn't, there's a reason that it's a completely different time signature. There's those added notes. It might work within it, but you have to add some extra notes there at the end coming out of the riff in order to make it work. So technically it works within the timing, but it doesn't work because there is an extra 3 beats at the end of it that you need to fill in when you reach the end of those bars for it to work. That's what I was showing you earlier. And I'll just so we can settle the score on this, you fuck. 12/8. Look. See these last two here? Something would have to be within that. 1, 2. And then it, well, actually, it's more than 2. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why is the BPM going 1, 2, 3, 4? Right there. One, two, three, four. Yeah, so you would need this last little bit here. Am I seeing this wrong? No, I'm on this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 there. There's this little gap missing right here. So what am I missing here, Andrew? Because this is missing here. Well, no, you aren't adjusting the BPM. Why would I adjust the BPM? What you sent me, you did in 136, but when we originally were talking about this, the breakdown, this is in 93 BPM. That's the original BPM to this. It switches from 136, it comes out of this. Now, in order to reach the final bit of it, there's these last 2 right here. See what I'm saying? It would have to be right here. There would have to be the last section of it. So it would have to be like... It would have to be like that to make it work within the 12/8 spectrum. Because there's that last little bit there holding on this right here. Because if not, then it just ends early and then it's not 12/8. Then it's just 4/4 with a 12/8 time signature within it. I mean, I get 4 is divisible, or 12 is divisible by 4, but that's divisible by 4 3 times. And you're still not adjusting for this last little bit here that would make it a 12. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but then we're just talking about a whole different riff. Bro. Look, man, we're going to have to agree to disagree on this one. Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I'm trying. It's like I said, this is in 12/8 now. Okay? And then right there, then it would end. But it doesn't. But in triplet. Dog. Andrew, who just... It still would not... How can it possibly work in triplet? Because you're still not... If I'm playing this riff exactly like it is, and tried even whether it's triplet, whether it's this, whether it's that, there's still going to have to be... How do I put this bitch in triplet? Because and also here's the thing, even if it still works, wouldn't like who would think to do that, to write a song, to write a breakdown? Like who's like, let's do this fucking basic ass, I don't know. Send me some examples, bro. I'm about to hop off here, but I'm fuxing with this a little bit. Hold on, let me get out of this 12/8 bullshit. Wow. Andrew, are you saying what I think you're saying? Are you saying that the BPM would magically... You're driving me up a wall. Are you saying... Are you actually trying to... Are you trying to say to me right now... Hold on. Let me get ready. Are you trying to tell me that adjusting to BPM is going to make a difference? So let me show you something. If it does, I'm going to shit my pants. Why 204, by the way? Yo, that sounds crazy. Yo, that sounds so stupid. Hold on, let's go faster. $220, baby. .204 BPM is exactly the same. That would be the shortest song in history. Unless we raise it up to... Nah, the shortest song in history is all those fucking punk bands back in the day. Okay, so I see this meeting at the end of our 4-4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see this meeting up in 4-4 right here. Oh no, that's because it's 4-4. Andrew, okay, you're still saying 12-8. But it's not making sense to me how it doesn't end. You know what I'm saying? I'm truly trying to figure out. Wait, what the fuck? No. Look, you bastard. I'm no music theorist, so music theist of any sort. But here's my thing. I switched it to 220, or wait, it needs to be, sorry, 206, was it? 204 or something? 204. There's still the 2 bars missing. Andrew, just admit defeat, my guy. Just admit it, bruh. Take that L. You know, I might be taking the L right now because I don't understand something, but my visuals, my literal peripherals in front of me are telling me that it is wrong. Because here I am with the drums, is you say in 4-4 would work the same way. Well, guess what? I moved it to 12-8 and the time signature difference, and there's still this bit missing that makes it not work. Yeah, but if I do that, then it's going to be 100%. So you're saying at 136, hold on, one measure of 4-4. It's not, okay, you keep saying 136. It's not in 136. It's in 93. The breakdown is in goddamn 93, okay? Not 136. 136 is the rest of the song. The breakdown switches to 96 or 93, and that's this part. Even if I adjust the drums, as I'm saying, the riff still would have 2 extra goddamn beats that it would need to cover for. I wish you could hear the clicks, but you can literally see them. It would need to end right here to be 12. It would need to end right here where the blue marker is at. It ends right here. There's still this gap right here, the highlighted part, that would need filled in. Even if it's the case, even if I fix the drums and adjusted, there's nothing to adjust to because the riff ends. I would need to be adding something in the song, adjusting the riff, or just adding these 2 bars at the end here to make it work. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, I'm saying it don't work. Because we have the whole riff recorded right here. Dude, imagine actually trying to write this song at... That would be I literally wouldn't be... I couldn't save my life if I had to do that. Alright, yeah, send me a video, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and save this project. I'm gonna look over this tomorrow, because I need to figure out exactly how I want to make this song. Like, there needs to be another riff with a drum beat somewhere in this song that I can, like, actually fucking, you know, come back into the riff here. This one in particular. That's not supposed to be there. Alright, you guys. Signing off. Thank you guys for sticking around. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are not subscribed. Sorry for all the bullshit here at the end. Just dicking around. Tomorrow we will be finishing this off. We should be. As long as I have time. I do have to work tomorrow. So I'm going to try and, like, go over this so that way we don't have the same issue with just sort of hopping in and then going, wait, where should we go? So I'm actually going to jump into it before I start streaming, so that way I'm able to, like, come up with something, because it's a bit stressful doing it on the spot and just not being able to find what I'm looking for, and also doing it with a fresh set of ears. So with that said, man, thank you guys so much. I'll check you later.